Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is one of the best games on Switch, and debatably the best game ever. However, there's no such thing as a perfect game. Even though Breath of the Wild comes close to perfect, there's still several tedious and annoying features within Breath of the Wild. This is Nintendo Force, and today I'm going to be discussing what The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild should have been. Part 1 is the rain. Now, if you have put in more than 10 minutes into Breath of the Wild, you definitely know how annoying rain is in Breath of the Wild. For those of you who don't know how annoying rain is in Breath of the Wild, let me just tell you what happens when it rains. Every time it rains in Breath of the Wild, it registers mountains and any other buildings unclimbable. This doesn't seem so bad on paper, but what really makes me put it in this video is that every time I climb a mountain, and I rarely do, it starts to rain, and I'll have to wait until the rain stops. Honestly, I don't really think rain should be removed from the game, but I feel as if rain shouldn't affect the game so drastically. For example, let's say I was climbing a mountain in real life, and then it started to rain. Now yes, I'll admit, the rain would make it a bit more tricky to climb, but it wouldn't make me slip off of the rocks every 5 seconds. Rain should really just make you fall every 30 seconds instead of being every 5 seconds. What makes rain such an annoying feature is that, I'm not even kidding, it's literally impossible to climb anything in the rain, unless it's like 2 feet tall. Part 2 are the lightning storms. Every once in a while it rains, it storms as well. Lightning doesn't occur as much as rain does, but when it does occur, you must unequip all metal shields, swords, and bows. Now I am aware that you're able to avoid lightning storms entirely with Riju's Thunder Helmet, but considering I'm only about 90 hours into the game, I don't have that yet, so I still have to deal with lightning storms. The main thing that makes lightning storms so annoying is that if you don't unequip all metal gear, you are going to get struck by lightning instantly, and then the game over screen is already on your TV in 5 seconds. With most of the swords, bows, and shields being made out of metal, lightning storms make you completely vulnerable to all enemies nearby, which makes the game a lot harder. Now, I like challenge, but it shouldn't be that hard. I know you can just leave the area to get out of the storm, but you are in that area for a reason, and you don't really want to leave because then you will forget about that shrine location or shrine quest. And as far as I know, shock resistance potions don't do anything against lightning storms. So the only way to still have all your gear equipped is to have the Thunder Helmet, which is pretty hard to get. Part 3 is when random Yiga clan members teleport to you and those Yiga clan travelers randomly across the map. Now, having snuck into the Yiga clan and returned the Thunder Helmet to Riju quite early in the game, the Yiga clan has been teleporting to me randomly for ages. The Yiga clan members that randomly teleport to you always teleport to you at the worst times. For example, if I'm low on health and running from a horde of moblins, and then a Yiga clan archer pops up in front of me and hits me with his bow, I'm gonna have to restart from where my last save was. And I never save unless it's an autosave, which is so annoying. Now you would think that you could just avoid them by running away, but nope. They constantly follow you by teleporting and constantly shoot arrows at you. The archers aren't so bad though, since they're really weak and usually one slice with your sword will take them out, but they're still pretty annoying. Now, the more annoying Yiga clan member is the swordsman. The swordsmen have powerful swords that are like bows. Once swung, the sword will deal area damage to everything in front of it, forcing you to sneak up behind the Yiga clan swordsman. Now you can run away from the swordsmen, but they're still annoying when you're trying to sneak into a bokoblin camp to get to a chest, and then they'll teleport near the bokoblins and completely alert them of your locations, and then you have to run away. The swordsmen also have so much health, so it's going to take a lot to defeat them. Now, this hasn't been so big of a problem for me recently, since I've mastered Flurry Rush, which is like, where if you dodge an attack at the right time, you can completely dodge it and then attack them. But whenever all my swords break and the Master Sword out of energy, I can't use Flurry Rush, and so I'm forced to run away and forget all those like treasures that I was near. Part 4 is durability. Have any of you guys been in the middle of fighting Lionel and then your last sword is equipped and then a message pops up saying, "Your great flame blade is badly damaged." So you continue with your sword rush, but then your flame blade breaks, and you're left completely vulnerable. Everybody knows there's no escaping a Lynel, so they have an incredible bow and arrow shot that can hit you from pretty much anywhere. Now you can just teleport away from the Lynel, but that kind of ruins the fun. And you have to find some other quests to do, and you gotta leave that area, which means leaving that shrine quest or side quest that you were doing. Now, I do like the durability mechanic, since it makes you always on the search for something new, which makes you need to explore more of the map, and to find more swords. But I like my swords, and my shields and bows always break at the worst times. Well, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy this video. I'm going to try to make what Super Mario Odyssey should have been this week, since I'm on spring break, so I have time now. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, because I make content just like this all the time. Also, let me know your opinions on what the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild should have been, since everybody's opinions are different, and I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. And finally, be sure to hit that notification bell for more videos, hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.